And welcome back to another episode of RalliSport Challenge. This is part 2, and I ain't gonna lie to you, this is the first time I've recorded a commentary for one of these in some time. About a month since I did part 1. Yeah, I could go into reasons why, but I'm just gonna focus on what's more important here, which is the game. We're gonna be focusing on the next event here, which is some ice racing, and I'm using the Ford Escort for this because I like the Escort. It's a nice vehicle, and I thought it worked perfectly fine here. So yeah, one of the ice racing is one of the other events in RalliSport Challenge, and probably one of my favorites. It's the only one with where you race. I say ice racing. It's more like rallycross, really, because it's not just there are tracks that are not just ice and whatnot, but it's good going, me. But yeah, it's one of my more favorite events because it's the only one with some actual direct vehicles to race against, so you're not just completely alone doing like the rally events and whatnot. That being said, though, it's especially later on, it's also one of my favorites, especially for more so later on. But I'll explain more of that once I get really into the later end of the game there. But yeah, they're not very long events. You just kind of drive around for a little bit, and yeah, only three laps in the first event. They will get longer as they go on there, because this is obviously not going to be the only time you see these events. Because well, that would be very silly to have this only appear up once. And yeah, I was kind of driving a little bit sloppy here. This was admittedly me trying to get the feel for it again, because I feel RalliSport Challenge 1's handling wise, it requires a little more. I say a little more like a lot more finesse and timing stuff. It's one of those ones where you really gotta just you really have to call your shots. And I've never been, and you know, with this game, I've never particularly been the best at calling my shots. It's just kind of one of those things where I just kind of I try to predict the angle I'm going to need and then kind of swing into it. And as you can see, that sometimes works, and then other times it doesn't particularly work out very well. But it doesn't really matter. I was still able to quite easily win, because, you know, as being one of the first few events in the game, it tends to be fairly forgiving. That certainly will change as we get on. I'm just gonna give that as a heads up. But as we get to the second one here with the layout that kind of looks like a fish with a comical mouth. No, I don't know why I made that reference either. What reference? I don't even know what I'm saying. Look, I haven't been awake for very long, so. But anyways, yeah, it's just been such a while since I had done one of these, and I want to I'm gonna be pushing a bit more of these out, and we'll hope this will be really kind of I'll be really kind of getting into the foray of getting these done, and try to start getting the schedule ball rolling. Not just for the sake of having content people could watch, but also for the sake of trying to do the scheduling thing with like I mentioned in the first part, the thing I'm doing now, where if you happen to be a Patreon member which submits literally just $1 or more, I think I said like $5. I think I said like $5, but I think I said $5 or more. I'm going to decide not to do $5 or more. I know the original part will have said so, but since that hasn't actually gone up yet at the time of me recording this, I'm going to instead change that. So if you just give $1 more, not only you get your name in the videos, but you can also get to see the videos a day early. And yes, it's not gonna be. I'm not exclusively putting the videos behind. There's nothing exclusive that's gonna be going on the Patreon that people won't be able to watch on YouTube, because I don't know, it's not my thing. I want everyone to be able to watch pretty much everything I do. It's just, if you decide to support the channel, you get the. I thought benefiting people by giving it a day earlier might make a little more sense, because then it makes the benefits a bit more or more justifiable, I guess, in my mind. But of course, I suspect many of you will be watching this on YouTube, and that's a-okay with me. I appreciate you guys for watching, regardless. As we get to the last event here, North Hill Speedway, the only one that I actually, whilst recording this, managed to stop and read before the event actually started. Tells you how I'm paying attention. This one's kind of like a layout-wise. It's like one half of like a sort of like a thin oval, but then breaks off to being like, I don't know, a finger. I don't even know what I'm saying. just try to come up with like really dumb stuff to say as I'm just to keep my mouth smooth. Yes, English is a language. Just trying to keep my mouth busy. Thinking about that, that's probably not the best thing to be saying. Oh well. But yeah, I guess really just kind of going on about this discussion here is just kind of my way of saying, yeah, you know, these are bits. Oh, I forgot I did that. Look, it's been, I recorded this ages ago. It's been a while since I forgot. It's been a while since I remember what happens in these for the most part. But yeah, it's just really, I don't know, it's really amusing. Oh, sorry, I got it's a bit. My eyes are watering up a little bit. Again, it's just. I think it's just me trying to be used to the fact that I'm actually awake again. But yeah, just not a whole lot to say here. Vents are not too hard. You just kind of have to be careful around the corners, but you can pretty much send it and really build up an easy gap between the other three. And yeah, that's not a hard one at all. As you see, we just crushed it with the points. Then it came close, and we of course get our total position bonus. And that is going to do it for part 2, because part 3 will be taking a look at the Mediterranean Rally, so stay tuned for that. And if you like this video, make sure to hit the like, make sure to subscribe so you can see more of these videos. And if you want to help support the channel, $1 more gets your name at the start of the videos and gets you access to the videos a day early. And come check out my Twitch if you want to see me stream. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.